that that worked out really well. Okay, and I just snorted because that's how I roll. All right, let's get this show on the road here. Okay. Making sure the audio is good. Audio is good to go. Alright, so this is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't expect many people to see this. I mean, we already got 7, so. Got our coffee. Planning to go for an hour or two. Planning this episode, I bit my tongue, so I apologize, is to finish off Bulgaria and then to start work on our infrastructure, building roads and supply depots, and throwing money into infrastructure to hopefully better our situation with our supply. So with that in mind, just want to make sure that I've ordered all our units properly. They should all be going to reserve. Yep, perfect. Okay. We're going to go to fast for the moment. I'm not too worried about any of this stuff. Let's get rid of all that. But welcome everybody, Supreme Ruler Ultimates / The Great War as the Empire of Germany. Alternative history, or World War I technically never happened. Is that just some yeah, industrial goods being built? Perfect. That's our artillery raining down on somebody down here. Oh, just some garrison units. That's no big deal. Yeah, I'm thinking Bulgaria may have fallen here, or is about to. We haven't seen any offensive moves or attacks by them in a while. We're up to very fast so we can reallocate our forces here. Once again, the plan here is also to liberate Romania and get us a buffer, a bit more of a buffer in the east. Because right now we're bordering the Ukraine right here, which is basically only one buffer away from the Russians. Rather Romania here, so it kind of buffers with Moldova and the Ukraine. And no matter what happens, Russia has to go through at least, or Soviet Russia, has to go through at least 1 or 2 countries to get to us. If that ever becomes a thing. So we're going to start our first assault by our motorized units here. Yeah, I know we're short on industrial goods. That's something we're going to deal with next. They should have resupplied the garrison units. Once again, our plan is to move south here, capture the town of Vidin, and then move south on to Sofia. These units are also not going to really have much in the way of artillery support, but they are going to have a supply truck. Now, the fact that we're not seeing any defensive moves from Bulgaria is possibly giving me the hint that they may have redeployed their forces south, or they can't fight. So at the moment we're just redeploying these units. There's no garrison units that we're going up against here. No big deal there. That's this little bit. we're going to continue on. Supplies dropping real fast, which is expected. But I'm not expecting much of a defense. Yeah, take that. Capture that little village. So once again, the plan for this war, we're not going to keep anything. We're basically going to give pretty much almost all of it back. These garrison units as well. Yeah, they only have garrison units. What's going on here? So we're averaging about 75% for resupply, so we're going to wait. You know what? We're going to order all you guys into reserve anyways. As for construction, you guys are all still going. We're going to hold up for a lot of this. Actually, I'm going to build some supply depots. Whoops. Both of these guys plus all of you plus all of you. You're helping construction there. That should help build those 2 supply depots a lot faster. Supporting the government in Great Britain. How is your supply situation now? Not 100%. I'm going to order them all south of the village of Basically, we're going to put ourselves in striking distance to the capital. Actually, we're going right at the capital now. They have a lot of artillery here. Alright, we're withdrawing. Their artillery is just obliterating our units here. Where did that supply truck go? They took out the supply truck. Come on, guys. Get out of there. Come on, guys. Get out of there. So we did lose our supply truck. That's a lot of artillery. Oh, actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing here? We have Air Force. They do not. Oof. Right there. Those guys are all slowly repairing themselves. Oh! 2 more pieces of research done. So we lost 21 units in that offensive. Okay. Right now it's all about just researching units for the moment. Trying to get things done out of the way. Let's bring in the Zeppelins. Another one done. No big deal. I want you done. Try to increase the supply in that area for now. Get that construction done faster. 86, 85, 84. Oh yeah, you guys can actually reach Sofia, no problem. Okay, you guys are all gonna go on air patrol then. Over Sofia. Let's see if we can just bomb this artillery into submission, shall we? Are we in good terms with Serbia? We are. We could probably get air. If I can get air. I should have done this before, but autocannon. Wow, look at those explosion units. Okay, so this should really grind down Sofia. I know, industrial goods are a problem. They'll go back, and then they'll... 53%. Why aren't you going all the way to 100 and then going back? Okay, you are. So I should have done this beforehand, but I'm an idiot. I should also bring down some, there we go, some units. And, sorry, some engineers, and maybe build like an airfield or something even closer. And fly over with spotting aircraft, but yeah, no point. I could also tell them to specifically hit the barracks. That probably would do me better long term, but right now I want to do as much damage, force them into the barracks, and then hit the barracks afterwards. Come on, guys. There you go. Another one down. So we're not engaging anyone anymore, so we're going to highlight everybody. Say, Air Force. Go back to this place for me. Then we're going to order them all just to hit the more partisans. Whoop. Just to hit just the one barracks here, right? Yeah, we're going to hit this base here. Try to do as much damage to it as we can. We're going to go bomb facility there. Oh, and you should have given me the option to bomb one of the facilities, but you're going to just bomb them all. Alright. Good to know. Nose is a little runny. Supply depots are good. Wow! That sounded brutal. I will 100% admit, but we really didn't do an effective job there. I think Budapest has our a lot of our artillery in it. It does. Oh, a lot of our infantry too. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There you go there. That's 2 full stacks. We're going to hit this again. We're going to let our artillery catch up. These units here. On the trucks to carry them. And then the plan will be to just shell. Perfect. Oh, there we go. It's half damaged. Alright, go home. So theoretically, one more, maybe 2 more strikes, and we should be able to get these guys down and out. Sorry for it also being dark in the background. I had a light bulb blow on me, and it's not really that great. That great outside. Yeah, well, let's create a battle group. That way, it's easier for me just to double click and issue bomb facility. Now, let's move you in, just in case this guy tries to do anything rash. Sorry, brash. Blah. Yeah, they're all gonna hit him now. Damn it. Oh, the ones that could hit it. So that's not so bad. Wait, if I just order these guys here, strangely enough, will they... 97? Oh my god, they will. Alright. So mental note. Sorry, that's my dog barking in his sleep. Or bomb facility. Let's see if they do it. Interesting. Withdraw them. That makes sense, because Zeppelins can pretty much land anywhere, right? They're basically like a Generation 1 helicopter almost. I mean, you can land them in a field, rearm and re-equip. They don't need fuel. I'm hoping this takes out what's left of this facility. Got it. Right, we're gonna bomb the capital now. So industrial goods, consumer goods, and all that stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna order these guys all back to this airbase. Now, a lot of these guys were going south. I'm also gonna hit this facility possibly. I mean, one of the big issues is they may move their capital to Bucharest. If they do, then they have this military facility here that could be a problem. But we're going to try anyways. We're going to move closer to this little village, which should give us possibly some LOS on the capital. Yep. So we're going to pause. We're going to order everyone to go just west of the capital. We're also going to order our entire Zeppelin fleet to hit Sofia. And we're going to go set to normal. Our Zeppelins should be coming in. There's all our artillery. Load them to also village here. Here come the Zeppelins. Theoretically, I'm not seeing anything in the capital now. Did I just capture Sofia? Nope. Let's withdraw these guys from the front a little bit until our Zeppelins rearm and re-equip. Looks like it's... Now, won't tell me who is mostly there yet. Here they come again, and our artillery as well should really help out in the capturing of Sofia. Move these guys up to whatever that town is. And here comes round 2. I'm pretty sure we're going to capture Sofia this time. Don't know whether Bulgaria would.
Took their capital.
Yeah, so we capture the capital, which is good. All aircraft cancel and go back to base, please. I thought I heard a dog bark. I didn't realize. There we go. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to annex. We're going to pause. So, what we're going to do, first things first, we're going to withdraw all our forces. We're going to order everyone to go into reserve, but I'm going to order them to go to reserve at Bucharest. If there's no room for them, they'll go somewhere else. Bulgaria has officially surrendered, which is good. Okay. So first things first. I need to strike a peace deal with Bulgaria. No, they won't sign a peace deal yet. Okay. Now, Romania, on the other hand, I'm not going to release their territory until we're done leaving. So we're going to set this on fastest for the moment. So we helped in the whatever of Bulgaria. Okay, once everyone's out of here, or at least in Romanian territory, then I can order them out. That's Kosovo. Okay. So Romania. Oops. Romania. I want to release all your territory back to you. They now have all their territory back. Our forces are leaving, and they like us even more. Little do they realize that they're actually just there as a buffer state between us and the Soviet Union, aka Soviet Russia. And Bulgaria, I'm actually going to change things up a little bit here. No, we won't do peace yet, which is no big deal, but... Oh, I can't support your government yet. Okay, I gotta wait for peace deal first. Basically, I gotta wait for them to be willing to sign a peace deal. And then we can basically get rid of all that territory down there. In the meantime, time to work on our infrastructure and things like that. So, turn that off and return supply on. How is our supply over here? It's getting up there. It's getting up there. And you are throwing money, I'm hoping, at education, treasury, yeah, inflation control, and infrastructure. Okay. Not to worry about law enforcement at this point, or social spending. I really need infrastructure increased as quickly and as best as possible. Yeah, we're good with all those trade deals. So we're going to start building our roads. Roads obviously help a lot. So we're going to start. Some roads here. Yeah, we have a lot of roads that are just in the process of being built, which is good. There. Okay, we're gonna hold off there for the moment. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think these guys really work well with roads, or do they? Let's find out. wonder. If we can get this road built faster. So we're building a lot of infrastructure. And the problem is countries like the US that have a lot of it aren't willing to sell it to us. Oh no, you are. Good to know. Double the price though. We captured a Chinese spy. Good to know. Italy, buddy, pal. Serbia. Canada. Because right now a lot of countries are producing goods, but they're not producing enough. Oh, Skyline won't give them to us. Oh, Kyrgyzstan. You're producing a lot of it and you don't need it. You're actually not producing enough. Lithuania. Come on, you should like me enough. Yes, you do. Perfect. Problem is too is there's not enough around the world to actually help. Where are all you guys going? Okay, well you're gonna halt, and you're all gonna go to reserve because I really don't need you down here anymore. Which reminds me, Bulgaria, buddy, pal. No, you still won't go for peace yet. Okay, you don't exist. I think the road there is complete. I think they do work. So that's going to work. I'm going to tell you, go to construction there. You, go to construction there. Construction there. Construction there. Construction there. All of you can go do construction right there because there's 3 different sections of a road. 4 of you can go over here. Yes, I know, we're short on industrial goods. No one wants to sell me industrial goods, which is the pain in the butt here. If we can get more industrial goods, the more we can actually get construction going. I'll take you 2. You can work on that section of road. Take 2 of you, and you 2 can work on that bridge. You 2 can work on that bridge. You 2 can work there. You 2 can work, I'm assuming I'm working on roads there. Construction. I'm working on a bunch of roads here, but it looks like a lot of them are done. Construction, and the roads are actually getting done extremely fast with engineers from the looks of it. That one over there is already done. So I'm thinking they actually do help quite a bit. Which which makes sense, right? They should technically help when it comes to construction, but you never know. You never know. So the question is, how is my supply now? Up here, for example. Okay, it's in the 60s. Down here, it's in the 30s. Do I have a military base down here? Actually, I can build depots down here no matter what anyways, in towns and villages. So I'm actually going to tell you guys all to do construction there. Let's get those supply depots up. Because at least they can boost supply in the local area. So we're at 3,000 and something before. Yeah. So I wish I could chart this on a spreadsheet, just showing whether I'm going up, down, or not moving. I'll support that. The US doing nuclear tests. When has that ever caused a problem internationally? So we're researching everything we can research at this point. So there was a patch a while ago that set up, I think it was like a 10% increase from 36 to 2020. Like things were supposed to increase by a set percentage. Whether that actually is going to work, because I don't know if this is a pre-patch version that I'm playing on, or like for the save or not. I'm gonna assume you built. Yeah, you built. Okay, wow, that. Okay, that must do an area effect. It must be area effect. So put you in the middle there. So these guys are either getting stuff done really fast, or I'm just, yeah, I'm thinking I'm just seeing things. I think stuff's just getting built a lot faster because we're now getting more and more industrial goods out the door. In like areas like up here. So the roads are just being built faster, and I'm just seeing things. Yeah, I must be just seeing things. Yes, I know. I'm gonna try and buy some more industrial goods here. Yeah, our industrial goods have gone down by 5 tons, and there's the dog. I apologize. Girlfriend song. I apologize, but the dog's gonna be losing his mind for the next few moments. What do you want? You want to buy industrial goods? Or military goods, right? Oh, you're offering me military goods. Oh, probably because am I short on military goods? Or, yeah, I'm not producing enough. Probably because I don't have enough industrial goods, right? Yeah, okay. Industrial goods, the cause of and the solution to almost all of the game's problems. Come on, Bulgaria. Are you willing to finally give up here? You don't exist anymore. Don't you? So the government in exile still will not do a peace deal yet. It's like, I'm willing to give you your country back. No problems with that. No issues. No qualms. No nothing. All I ask is that you sign a peace deal. It's not a complicated one. It's just sign it. And, you know, we'll be good. Which reminds me, let's more research. England, do you have any tech I don't have? No, you don't. Russia, or in this case, Soviet Russia, you don't have any tech I don't have. And the US, you have electronics and I don't. Yeah, I'll buy that from you. And once that's done, we'll expand and start going further east. Maybe build some supply depots around that, whatever the name of this town is. Build some over there. Hey, mother. Oh. Just doing a little live stream. How was your visit? Good to hear. Okay. I just took a burr off his tail. In that case, it's on the floor, and don't worry about it. Okie dokie, my dear. China and Japan signed a peace deal. Whoa! Partisan unit loyal to East Africa is formed against us, and oh, we're gonna have to look at that. I have troops over there. Yeah, I'm still gonna give money to the British government. And oh, there it is. Okay. Because the barracks here isn't. Oh, barracks is built. Well, doesn't matter. You're all coming down here. I'll send you down there first. Secondly, I guess that's because I lowered my law enforcement, I guess. Let's put our law enforcement back up. In the meantime, I'm going to send all of you into reserve. Oh, does that mean I've built this stuff up here yet? We're getting there. Oh, we got another one. Good to know. So yeah, looks like that's because I reduced my China and Japan are at war again. Good to know. Oh, the sea pier is almost good to go. Good. Barracks here, not so good. Okay. So the only barracks we have right now is this one. A whole bunch of supply trucks and infantry are going to go up here. And, oh, they are actually revolting quite a lot here. Now, theoretically, I could give these guys... Now, these aren't really partisans. These are more like freedom fighters at this point. Mainly because I just annexed them. There was no war or anything like that. Wonder if I should build some industrial goods down here in Africa. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it is quite dark, isn't it? Jesus. That help? Not really. Now you're there. 3, move you there. You guys are gonna go right there.
We need reinforcements.
What? Oh, now where? Oh, come on. Okay, well, these guys all just deployed anyway, so we're going to move those guys forward. That's the last thing I need. They're still moving south. Let's completely encircle this little village here and just take it. Okay, you guys are going to stay while you, and you are all moving south. And I'm actually going to mute that. You guys can all move down. Keep them actually going down this road, I guess. Yeah, because I can move them over here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Good. Technically, that's good. I mean, we know we're low on resources. Keep you guys moving south. That's our battle group 4. I can actually disband that battle group because they're no longer deployed. You're still repairing. Come on. I have no idea what button I just hit. What I hit? Combat low visibility. Okay. It's right in behind these guys and where their supplies are coming from. Well, take this as a lesson to everybody. Don't cut money on law enforcement. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna support that. Why not? I mean, I don't really need anything over here, to be 100% honest. I mean, would they be willing to do a peace deal? Because I really don't need anything over here. It was all about Congo. Should I or shouldn't I? I mean, I can let them build up and then support them. Or just crush them. In other words, the usual. We're going to go fast though, because the way it calculates when fighting. I'm hoping there's not units down here or up here. They haven't engaged anybody. There we go. We're probably going to lose one group of infantry. We have no supply down here, and they have the advantage. Up north here is where we're going to be a little bit better off. Those guys will be fine because they have both a village back here, and we've got the supply trucks. That's going to be a bit of a pain. That I'm not too worried about, and that I'm not too worried about. I mean, I can send a lot of these guys east. I don't. Well, I got some armored cars actually, but they're gonna have some problems because we don't have any of these roads or bridges built yet. Let me guess. Oh, okay, that I wasn't expecting. Crap. Okay. Spend more money on that stuff. I should have cavalry here. Yes, I do. They're going to help liberate this territory. Should be able to move them right in. They should be able to hit all 5 of them at the same time. This one down here might be a bit of a harder one. Oh. This area we want to keep because obviously it's got all the, you know, the rubber and stuff. And oil. A lot of oil. Actually, no, I want you to go up here first. Who'd have thought the main thing in this episode would be fighting freedom fighters? Actually, I want you to go there. Just stay a little out of their range. How's the no construction's going on there yet? Okay. You're done. Yeah, supplies pretty crap down here still. Let's try maybe just working on some of these roads. You 3 do that. You 3 do that. You 3 go there. You 3 go there. You 3 work on that bridge. You 3 go work on that bridge. We'll take 3 of you and say work there. And we'll take 3 from the top. Perfect. Construction, work on that bridge for me. Another partisan unit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let them kind of spread out a little bit first. Okay, you are going to work there. There. What? Work over here. Mainly because I have no idea where I'm going to order half you guys to. Okay, some more aircraft designs. Here we go. Quantum physics. Here we go. Improved materials and radio transmitters. Beware of the Netherlands. I'll switch on. They're dangerous. They have their moments. Switzerland, maybe. Netherlands, I'm not too worried about them. More partisans. I didn't realize that as a sponsor you get like your name shows up in green. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, you're special. Speaking of special, Bulgaria. Are you finally willing to peace out or what? You are. Perfect. At midnight it should switch over and say we peace dealed. Or at least theoretically we are at peace. Are we at peace? No, technically we're still at war. Oh no, because we're at war with... Wait, so did you not take the peace deal? Now that you guys are all good to go, I want you to take that little town and village. You guys should be able to move up even closer now. You guys should be able to move up. Actually, yeah, there should be fine, because you should have good supply up here in the north, right? Yeah, you got good supply up there. Nope. Just making a buffer between myself and the Soviet Union. I also thought that the British were going to take Bulgaria, so I wanted to get a buffer between myself and the English. Even though we have a non-aggression, I don't want to border Britain at any point right now. They're technically at war with a whole bunch of countries still, so I want a lot of those automatic countries, or those peace deals to go through automatically first before I do anything. Where are the fighting going on? Who the fighting's going? Nope. Where is those? Where be the fighting? Where be the fighting? Okay. Infantry should reach in. There we go. Yeah, everyone's gonna go to that little village and then hold up there for a little bit. And I think with the amount of money we just threw at our security, that should hold off. Where's the fight now? Is it down here? Oh, no, it's here. Alright, you guys are going to move in, take that little village. Quashing these little freedom fighters. Okay, let's just deploy more. At least a lot of our roads we were building over here has gone through, so that's good. Well, annex colonies in first place colonies. They do, but I wanted 100% of their resources. And if they're just a colony, they don't give you everything. I already know about that. actually. Are you guys back good to go yet? Oh, you're kind of there. Let's move you forward at least a little bit. Let's move in while you go there, you go there, you go there. We're going to leave some units spread around those fields. You, and you are going to move up, and so are you. Yeah, we're going to lose an infantry unit. Yeah.
We took their capital.
Okay, and they're going to move it to probably up here. Oh, no, they moved it down there. Okay. Well, that's no big deal. We're going to move to this little village down here. You guys are going to move to the north. You guys go up there. Ooh, we got $27 million. Yay. Any construction going on there yet? Nope. Alright, slow it down. That way things are calculated properly. How about you? There you go. Perfect. Right, take all you guys and head north, please. Gonna leave the infantry down there. I'm assuming it's talking about territory down here. Right, infantry is gonna take a while to get down there. In the meantime, how is our construction going? Done. There is a road here, right? Yes, there is. There isn't there. Oh, it's still being built. Okay, so you are going to go there, and you... Construction there. Construction there. Construction there. I don't think the road's there yet. No, it's not. Any idea of World War III? I don't think so. I hope not. I know World War I is. World War I was 100% scripted. When talking to the devs, they said that it was pretty much set so World War I would occur. That was the point. That's, I mean, the point, right? But after that, nope. If you want World War II, you got to go to the World War II era. But I have my ways of, let's say triggering World War II if I wanted it to occur. Now, if I wanted a World War II, especially in this scenario, I don't know how we would do World War II. I mean, as Germany, I do want to expand west and take on Belgium and the Netherlands. So I can possibly do something there where maybe the Soviet Russia gets involved. And maybe takes on, it gets a little aggressive, maybe takes some of the buffer states, and that causes a world war between Germany, France, and England versus Soviet Russia, maybe. Specifically for the Great War, yeah. Let's up that speed. Okay, so construction there. Okay, I'm building a road there, right? How is our... Well, at least we got our production up 200 for industrial goods, which is getting there. It's time to buy some more. US. If only I could do some sort of really big deal with them. 45,000 tons. That should be enough for what? Not even a day's worth? Yeah. Then we have the massive drop. Who are the biggest producers of it? Yeah, China doesn't have any to give us, I don't think. Yeah. Great Britain. Yeah, Great Britain doesn't even have any either. Soviet Russia is a massive consumer, massive producer of it, but they can't. Like, this just shows you we're the third largest producer of industrial goods in the game right now, and we're only producing 3,900. Like, the Americans are only producing 7, so they only have a 2,000. Damn. Like, I'm just maxing everything out at this point and hoping that, like, the computer buys whatever we need. And it's having a hard time even doing that and trying to keep up. Like, there's not enough world production for industrial goods right now. I mean, I could build a whole bunch of factories and hope. I mean, each one produces a possible 17,000 tons. So if I take 1750 and divide it by 365, and if I also had access to my calculator, there we go. So we could do 17. Oh, I actually had it running because I don't have number lock on. 17. 050 divided by 365. So each one of our industrial goods factories is only producing 46 tons a day. And we need 119,000. So if we do 46 into 119,000, so if we do 46.5 divided by, we'll say 120,000. 120,000. Divided by, we'll say 48. I need 2,500 industrial goods factories. And with an average of 6 in a location, do you have enough oil and power to build? Yeah, oh, I got oil and power. I got surplus of both right now. Well, actually, I'm importing. Good to know. Let's build some coal plants, actually. I have coal, right? Yeah, I have tons of coal. Actually, let's build some hydro plants. They're way better. I'm actually going to order all my engineers up here. It's what, 2 million per? Nope. Let's move you guys units further in towards Bababarta. Do that. Let's move you guys even closer. Oh, you're up there. Let's move you right there. Petroleum and all that stuff, yeah. Mark 1. I don't think that's the tank. I'm going to say no. I'll buy the military goods though. And that's more supply loss probably down here. You guys gotten further north yet? Nope, come on. So where can I build hydroelectric dams? I can build you, well, obviously where there already is, but there, 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 okay. You're not willing to give me, oh come on, give me a lot. What, will you be able to go 50%? Nope. Am I gonna have to wait a little longer until you're actually willing to give me some? Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. Boo. Okay. It's one of the things where it's like we can build everything really fast, but we don't have the industrial goods to build it. I kind of let my country get a little. Actually, hold on. Here. You know what? Still access for everything, but I want you to increase domestic prices, and I want you to import opportunities. Because I'm wondering if he's also selling it, and he shouldn't be. Oh, here we go. Romania wants to do a line of sight treaty. No. I mean, we got a lot of like road construction and stuff like that going on, so what I'm probably going to have to do is just let it go and do its thing. I can temporarily build a coal power plant up here. Coal does 272. 272, 633 divided by 365. It does 740 a day. So 2 stacks should actually. Oh, this is actually going to work out perfectly fine. You are going to do construction there. You're going to do construction there. You're going to do construction there. You're going to do construction there. 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 Slowly break these guys up into the 3. Sorry, Nightbot. East Africa and Samoa. if you went to Steam Tips, I don't know if I'm even gonna get a notification on that. What is my other... Oh, I haven't used that in a while. Where is it? I have to look that up. It's unpaused anyways. Alright, so we're gonna build coal there, there, and there. And that should really help out. Ah, there we go. If we're reading up by 5, that's exactly what we're looking for. I don't even remember what my Steam Tip thing was. I want to sign in. YouTube. Whoa, 20 bucks. Wow, 20 bucks. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Yeah, wow, thank you. Yeah, I don't have any notifications for it. I actually should do some alerts for it, shouldn't I? Oh, it's only Chrome. Boo. Well, thank you very much. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, wow. Thank you. I'll try and figure out how to include that together. And look at that. We already got one to, wow. Okay, that was even faster. How is our power now? Come on. Oh, I paused. Yeah. Arena transmitters, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Good, good, good. I know. You're not done, but you are going to go there. Let's order you. Hey, those are all done, so we're going to highlight all these guys and say, go to construction there. Okay. More utes. Okay. Yeah, we're good there. Yeah, there. There, Miss Sweden series country. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the Madagascar series. I think I forgot to do it for a week, and I actually forgot about it with all the crap that's been going on. Let's move you over there. So we're down to 11,000 a day, and these things are producing 200 a day. So this isn't going to be enough, but at least, yeah, our industrial goods are down 100. I would love to up the price even higher for these things. You know what? You're being locked out of that. That. For consumer goods, we're going to 100%, and for power, we're going for 118. We're going to go for demand there and demand there. Hopefully we can make a really good impact on this. 113. Okay. So we've gone from 119 to 113. So we're able to knock down 3,000. That was probably because I imported 3,000. Never mind. I could build more. Oh, am I still? Yeah, I forgot about Africa here. And then you guys here, let's move you to fast and move you up. As I was saying, then there's these guys. They're going to go 3 and 2. Oh, and they just surrendered. That was even easier. Well. So much for Cameroon, I guess. And wow, these guys just collapsed too. I'm sending all these troops towards you to actually have some fun here, and you're just surrendering. You're not making this entertaining. Move up our supply trucks. How long have we been going for? Hour and a half. Okay, still got about half an hour. Speaking of which, have I heard from Battlegoat yet? No, haven't said anything about that yet. Sorry, just checking the Discord. No, well, not possible. What am I doing? Yeah, you're probably not even gonna fight me, are you? You're probably just gonna fall as well. Oh, come on. I'm contemplating restarting up the China series, actually. The one that kind of started the whole YouTube channel in the first place. Oh, my girlfriend's starting to make lasagna. It smells so good. Still nothing going on there for construction. How much? It's only 165,000 tons for hydro. I might be able to. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I might be able to build some hydro dams. So hydro dams cost next to nothing. Like they have no. Oops, I didn't tell you to actually do construction. Actual cost, so to speak. Like basically, you build them, and that's your only cost. Once those guys get over there, they should be able to throw their work in there and do some good. That was incredibly good, although. Yeah, stop watching. Afterwards. Yeah, even I got bored after a while. It was just kind of like, okay, I now control like 2/3 of the world. Ooh. That's why I kind of went into one day and kind of released a whole bunch of nations, and it's like I wasn't even trying to do the whole conquest, conquer the world type thing. It was just like I got attacked, so I defended myself. I think next time what I might do is just play a kind of almost like a pacifist China, where it's just all about the economy. and diplomacy. Okay, now theoretically, these take 240 days to build. Oh, I thought one was already done. I was going to say, holy crap. And we're working at about 4% a day? I have to wait till those guys actually get there. Even 1% a day. It's only 100 days. Alright, well, I'm just going to walk into the capital over here.
We took their capital.
Well, am I finally at peace with... Who am I at war with right now? Technically, I'm not at war with anybody. But if I were to check... Yeah, I'm technically still at war with you. Am I still at war with Bulgaria? Can I offer you another peace deal? You're still at war with 13 other countries, so I'm going to at least get the peace deal I'm hoping with them, so that way everyone else will fall in line, I guess. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 6%, 0%, 5. Okay, what if I told everybody together? Just go to one location first and just kind of work from there. I'm really not interested in land units right now, especially with my research and stuff. Radio guidance systems. No one really cares about anything, but it gives us... Ooh, in the direction of ballistic missiles from the looks of it. No unit construction. I'm actually going to build... I kind of want to build more research facilities. Actually, you know what? Let's build some research facilities over here. Let's make Bremen a research headquarters here. We're only building 4 more. We're going to support the Americans. The Americana. Not too worried about anything there. Yeah, this isn't like this game here. It's not supposed to be about world conquest. The whole plan is to basically kind of do like an alternative history, diplomatic, economic gameplay with the odd little conflict here and there. Obviously, the most conflict I'm having is internal. Like, I mean, I do want to release probably these guys after a certain amount of time. East Africa, because I mean they don't have. I will look in a second. They don't really have much. I mean, they've got a little bit of timber in there. Ooh, they got a lot of offshore oil. Oh, and coal actually, and metal ore. There's a lot of uranium down there that I'm gonna have to nibble on. Okay, there we go. So we're short on industrial goods. Other than that, we'd be good for you. This is military production? I'm looking in the wrong spot. Usually whoever has the highest tech score. I'm going to assume it's the US. mean, we're 21st. So. Well, I actually play it realistic, right? Like, my theory is if I'm playing a game like this, I want to play realistic warfare. Race for the nuclear weapons. There's nobody yet. Still nothing for the space race, nothing for the internet race, and obviously nothing for Mars. This will be the biggie. We already have isotopes. I think we're doing quantum physics next, and I think that's it for the moment. Am I telling you to do stuff? I am. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't give in Great Britain money. We're buying a lot of oil. Okay, which one of these are actually being built? Like, okay, we're actually going to send everyone to do construction there. Industrial goods, yeah. I can order those ones to be paused. And it's getting darker in here all of a sudden. Yeah, I'll buy more oil for the moment. They can increase the price, but it's already at 128%. And I had coffee I forgot about. Warm coffee, cold coffee. You're at 3% a day, 10%, 1%, 1%. Okay. Critical shortage of consumer goods? What? I'm just going to unlock that, then let the AI do what will. Come on. But yeah, I think the US is the only one that has technology that we don't here and there. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. So apparently we have tank tech, and they don't. So I'm asking for 1.6 billion. Well, actually, no. You know what I want to do? I want you to throw in some industrial goods. I also want you to do times 90 industrial goods. Is there an increase research spending? Is increase? You can actually manually do research. Give me one quick second. You can actually do it right here. Basically, increase your. You can actually change as long as your development's at 100% and your efficiency is good to go. It affects things, and obviously, yeah. Then there's your education as well. Which reminds me, am I putting money into education? I don't think so. No, I am. Good to know. How is our... You're only 52%. I want you higher. Kind of wish there was a way to lock out the AI a little bit on like one or two specific things, but it won't do it. Most of the times, I think it's research efficiency is where the funding is. Basically, it's just the only thing really putting money into research or into education is basically just it's kind of like a modifier towards the other two, basically to make research more efficient. U.S. counter offer. As long as you're not asking for like times whatever money. Okay, so they're requesting what? So the counter offer is they're going to give me 2,000 tons for 90 days every day, 2,000 tons of industrial goods. Are going to get radio guidance and quantum physics. They're going to get a whole bunch of weapon tech, including 1918 tank tech. So they're getting a whole bunch of old tank, like whole old stuff anyways. So I'm actually going to accept that. Because I'm getting, obviously, the times 90 industrial goods out of that. So they're giving us a whole bunch of petroleum. But they're going to be giving us industrial goods, which is good. Wait a minute. Did I do that backwards? Yeah, okay, no. This is what they're giving me, and this is what I'm giving them. Okay, yeah. Wow. For a second there, I thought I was giving him industrial goods, and then I was about to just lose it. Oh, did we get one done? I love hydro. Hydro is like, it's power from nothing. You basically pay the maintenance fee for the buildings and that's it. There's no overhead other than that. So I'm good to go for petroleum from now on. I'm actually not going to buy anymore. That's just more research. Yeah, we don't need to buy petroleum anymore. We're at 8 million barrels. I think we're pretty fine. I think we're pretty good. How are you guys doing? 6%, 23%. You're almost quarter of the way. 1% and 1%. Some more unit designs. There we go. So we're definitely going the missile route at this point. Launch physics. So they were quite ahead of us actually when it comes to missile tech. I'm going to try and sneak in. What do they need? Rubber. No. Is it the industrial goods that's doing the problem? Yeah. You do maybe 60. No, okay, yeah, it's the industrial goods. I gotta wait a couple days before I do another trade deal there. So I'm almost at 4,000 produced, which is good. Another one's done. Pretty much once we get enough to go towards a building, it basically just almost gets the building done immediately. The Junkers monoplane, technical bomber. Yeah, I'm good for oil, thanks. 7 million barrels. Like, yeah. We're literally swimming in oil at this point. Italy's buying military goods from us. That's pretty good. So everyone's going to keep supplying or offering us oil. I mean, because we're producing so little of it. But so we're 78 short. Okay, so once this is done, that's 214 by 365. It's like 70 something a day. That's no big deal. Oh no. Yes. Whoa! Hello! 6 times 60. I will do that. If oh! I just thought of something. Good video. Well, thank you. It's a live stream though. What if I did something like 90 days and just give me like 100? No? About 90 days and you give me like 40. Will you even give me like any? Okay, China won't even give me any, so I'm just going to avoid them altogether. Yeah, you're not going to give me any as well. How is Japan? Like, how are these countries top? There we go, Japan. Perfect. No, you're not going to do it either. You're like, you're in the hole too. Like, why are you guys? Yeah, none of these guys are actually going to export. It's like that time of the day. Let's do one tick over. How about now? Yeah, like you're just... Yeah, you're not going to offer me, so I don't understand why you guys are even showing up at this point as exporters. How close are you to being done? What, one more day? Give or take? This should be good to go. Especially with all the engineers helping it being built. You want to buy more military goods? Sure, yes, I know. I'm short on industrial goods. And there we go. Improve sub-construction. We don't have anything else. You're all now going to... go to this one. Let's build that one up. Can you stream lives? Well, this is Supreme Ruler Ultimate. This has 2020 in it. Hello. Sorry for it being dark, by the way. The light burnt out as well. And it's getting dark out. I think I can kind of turn this light on, maybe? Oh, did it just burn it too? Oh. Never mind. What you're seeing is what you're getting. Ooh. So I'm just doing one other thing here in the background. Have a good one. For some reason, Nightbot's not doing other stuff like it should be. Okay, I really don't want to see any more of this shortage of industrial goods. Because I know. No thank you, England. No thank you, Argentina or Brazil. Okay, can you guys just stop offering me oil, please? We're getting stuff done here. We're getting stuff done. How come all of a sudden I'm sure? Oh, because of the industrial goods issue. On the bright side, we are up on the industrial goods, which is obviously good. Well, buy whatever is available, please. And I want you to export not a thing. Everyone's trying to give me oil. I don't need oil. I don't need oil. I need industrial goods. I need industrial goods. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of industrial goods. So what is our consumption at? I was at what, 200 and something earlier? It's down 2,000. Okay. Now, which one of these is it doing? Come on, which one? Not sure which one of those is doing. It's working on. This one? 20%. 8. Yep, that one right there. 22%. Okay, perfect. Petroleum, military goods. Well, I will sell you military goods, but I will not allow you to try the other stuff. Oh, let's close that. Does the US have some more tech they can sell us? Oh yeah, I tried to buy that earlier. Italy's not at war with anybody, but they keep buying military goods from me. Which always makes me nervous. Did we finish another one there? We did. Perfect. Our industrial capacity's gone. Our industrial goods has gone down again. But this was 123. Yeah, this has gone up. It was 163, now it's 167. The demand. Actually, that could be mainly because of what was that? Yeah, why is Italy buying more and more military gear? You're not at war with anybody. I mean, we share a border here, so that kind of gives me a little bit of concern. But other than that, major from there. I don't think that'd be scripted in. But I think they don't. Do they? If they don't, yeah, there's more. It's very suspicious, actually. Question is, do they even if they have units deployed and they need it? That's probably why they're buying it, and that's exactly what it is. So they have troops deployed somewhere. Now they did fight a bunch of wars and lost, so they could be redeploying their forces around the boot and around. Is this one Sardinia? No, Corsica. Either way, they could be redeploying their troops back to the island. They could be their navy. They're deploying their forces overseas and stuff like that. Like certain deploying their navy back out and stuff like that. They also have to kind of reposition troops down here as well. Do they even have a? They got a port there. That looks like it still needs to be repaired. So who knows? Speaking of which, do any of these things need to be repaired? No. Okay. How about any of this stuff? Speaking of which, Bulgaria, are you still at war with people? Yeah, you're still at war with 10 people. Come on. Just surrender already. Or at least sign a peace deal. So what is the next one that's being supported? I think it might be here. So we're at 18, 8, 18, and 0. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Construction there, and you're going to go to construction there. So these ones are being built as well. No, I don't want to buy oil. I will sell you military goods, Italy. Thing is, if Italy gets too big for bridges, I'll just take it out. So, Italy already got it. It got obliterated by the British because they fought against the Austro-Hungarians with us and took not too much of Austria, but I think they did take a little bit of it. No. Because Italy did lose to Great Britain, and I can't remember why they went to war with Great Britain. I think they went over... I think something happened down in the Middle East somewhere, with Libya and all that stuff. So I don't think... Is England still at war with people? Italy? Yeah, England's not at war with anybody anymore, so... Honestly, I have a feeling they're just deploying their troops for the first time since the last war, basically, and they're finally getting troops out there. They're finally just building them after repairing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna assume that's the purpose they're buying, is because they don't have the capabilities yet. Power's catching up. Research is getting there. We've gone for 2 hours, so it'll probably be another, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. Being worked on, so I'm actually going to order you down here and you there as well. Do we still have that trade deal with the Americans? No. Okay, good. I have tech that you don't have. We'll give you 2 techs. I want 90 days. Interesting. About 24. Interesting. About 90 days, 36. So I'm requesting, by the end of the whole thing, almost $17 billion in stuff. What's your plans for HEA with Germany? I'm not sure what you mean by HEA. Let's do it. I need the industrial goods for construction. And the Americans want counter offer, and they're going to ask for $42 billion, and we're actually going to accept that. And the US has now given us a purpose to go to war with them. They're actually not transferring the goods to us. Now, here's a good thing about this. The Americans miss too much of the trade to us. It will actually default them to us, which means all their industrial goods will come to us no matter what, because they have to basically back pay us in industrial goods. What am I planning to do with Germany? Well, for the moment, the plan is to get it economically stable, first off. Then the plan there is to get it to become after we actually get stable, the plan is to basically become the most militarily advanced country, and then become just basically the superpower above and beyond everyone around us, to be able to dictate terms and things like that to them. And basically to play a nice little economy slash political game. And I mean, we'll probably fight the odd little fight here and there, but the plan is to make it just ridiculously advanced and obviously stable. Stable is going to be the big thing right now, because right now, yeah, the Americans still are in a are not giving us that industrial goods we paid for. That is very good to know, U.S. I think if they default 6 or 7 times, they'll just generically just owe us. Yeah, here we go. So they're currently 622,000 tons in arrears. They're now 683 tons in arrears. 700 in arrears. Basically, at this point, all the goods that they're producing that they're not using are coming to us. I'll support France researching nuclear weapons. See, this is a good thing. If the U.S. really screws up here, they could be basically just giving us the industrial goods forever, which is not a problem on my end. That we'll be actually living off of American industrialism or industrial goods, because they can't do anything unless we go to war with them, or unless they basically break off all ties with us. They break off all ties with us, the whole world's going to hate them for it. So, yeah. I may have just suckered the US into ruining its economy. They're now almost 1 million tons in arrears with us when it comes to industrial goods. Therefore, if we go over to their industrial goods, you'll see that demand is red and production is blue. Like, it's light blue. Basically, that means all their goods are coming to us no matter what. And they just can't produce enough. If I go diplomatic offer and ask for goods, you'll notice that their actual amount available is 1 ton. That's because all their industrial goods now are coming to us. And they're 1.1 million in arrears. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess this was a little unplanned, but now the Americans are completely dependent on our industrial good issue. Now, what would be really good is if they build up their industrial capacity to basically support us and them. We'll have to see how well this works out, but we may have just suckered the United States into paying for our construction completely. 157, and it used to be 160 something earlier. Yeah. So it looks like they're missing every 2 days. You're all done, so you're all now going to... Yeah, do a little construction over here for me. But yeah, basically the plan is to do everything but go to war. That's the long-term plan for all this. I mean, we'll defend ourselves, but then if we take anybody, we're going to release them. Kind of like what we're trying to do with Bulgaria right now. We're trying to get them to basically peace out, but right now they won't. So we're currently in control of a chunk of Bulgaria down here that, I mean, there's not much we can do. I mean, I could theoretically build a whole bunch of stuff down here, but I really don't want to. Because this is all that's left of Bulgaria. I could build a little port over here at least. But, like, how's our supply doing? Yeah, our supply down here is just horrible. It's mostly just people at this point. So, I'm not too worried there. Oh, America. Oh, America, how much do you owe me now? Puppet Master. Yeah, pretty much. They're 1.9 million tons in arrears now. Once this 25 days goes away, they're just going to owe us. Like, they don't even produce that much. When I brought up production for the US, all right, so they produce 6,000 tons a day. Their daily demand is 5,000 tons a day, and they're trading away 6,182 tons. Their full production to us every day now. The only way that they can actually get that going up higher is if they buy industrial goods from somebody else, and even then, they have to pay. They have to give it to us when they buy it. So our hope here is that they actually, I could probably do this to another I wonder if I could do who I mean, I could financially ruin a lot of countries by doing this. Like, say, do 90 days. I want half of your stocks as well. They're willing to do it because I'm willing to give them a lump sum amount of money. Now that's 5,000 a day. If I close this real quick, go here. It's a Great Britain. How much do you produce here? Well, they produce 1,000 a day. So that tells me right there I can probably do this to Great Britain as well. And we're going to try that actually. I want 5,000 over 90 days. Actually, let's try 7. They're willing to do 7. They're willing to do 7. They're going to ask us for more money, which we're going to accept. And then Great Britain's going to basically owe us as well. They're going to do counter offers. They want an additional $2 billion. So they want a total of $6 billion. Of course we're going to accept that. Like, I'm not crazy. And yet again, the Americans are overdue. We're going to lose a little bit of money. We're going to let it tick over a day or two, and then we're going to do the same thing with France. Your industrial goods. So we're going to quickly pick out... actually, let's do with China. China produces... Oh, yeah, let's do it. China produces 4,000 a day. So if we said, hey, give us 2,000 a day for 90 days. Yeah, see, they're not going to do that. They're not that stupid. They probably don't have enough. That's probably the reason why they're not doing it. George Soros. I don't think Canada produces enough really for them. Oh, actually, they do. So we're going to try 1,000 on Canada. They produce 300 a day. So Canada definitely would agree to this, and it would 100% kind of ruin them a little bit. So I'm going to say, hey, Canada, do me a favor. Give me 13,000 a day. Oh, we're doing agriculture. Whoops. Give me 400 a day by 90 days. Okay, they're willing to do that. Perfect. About 800. Oh, they're willing to do that. Perfect. About 1,800. They're willing to do 900. Oh, perfect. Let me give you the full money value of that too. Okay. So we're going to do France next. Actually, yeah, Haiti doesn't. How much does France produce? Wow, 600 tons, eh? You know what? Let's go to France next. France does 600 a day. So I'm going to ask them for 1,000 a day over 90 days. They're willing to do it. So I'm going to offer that. Let's do the same thing in Russia. Soviet Russia. Basically, all the superpowers are going to be indebted to us when it comes to So their production is 1 and their demand is 8. So if we forecast just over the 1, is that Lenin? Lenin. We're gonna do 90 days. 300 a day. No, they're not gonna probably do this. Yeah, some countries won't do it until they have a surplus. So sometimes, I mean, if you really want to game the system, what you do is trade them a whole bunch and then ask for more back. And 9 times out of 10 they do it. So we're gonna Smart Group Britain, yes. On pause. Give this a day or two. People are gonna ask us obviously for counters, which shouldn't be a big deal. Britain wants to keep selling us units. So our money's going to go down because they're agreeing to these. And there we go. We're back up again. So we're getting, what, 14,000 a day? Look at that. This is going, our surplus is going up to 16. 16.3. 15. Perfect. Okay. So we're getting 14,000 a day, pretty much. And our top country there is the U.S. Now, notice how it stopped saying the U.S. is no longer defaulting. Don't worry. It's because I told them I don't want to see this anymore. So we go to diplomatic offer and see. They're now just generically in arrears. They're 1.3 billion tons in arrears for industrial goods. If we go over to England, they should be okay for the moment. Oh no, they're 69,000 tons in arrears. France is currently 4,000 tons in arrears. Canada shouldn't be in arrears yet, but it might be depending on what they did. Yep, they're 12,000 in arrears when it comes to industrial goods. And then Russia did not agree to the trade deal. Well, we didn't do anything with Russia, that's why. I'm trying to think who else we kind of messed over here. Did we do China? Nope, we didn't do a trade deal with China because they did not do the deal. No, they did not do the deal. So pretty much every country that we dealt with now owes us. So France, England, Canada, and the United States are all now in arrears. No matter what they produce in industrial goods, it comes to us. And as of this moment, we don't pay for it anymore. So we're now getting free industrial goods from... Oh, did I do Italy as well? I think Italy has the capacity. We'll try them. Want half your stocks over 90 days? Yeah, you don't have the ability to do that yet. Now, what will also happen too is all the other countries will start exporting it. And so the other part is things like the US, Canada, France, and England are going to be buying industrial goods to try to cover up their shortfall. Because of that, we're actually going to get the cost of industrial goods to go up internationally. And basically, over time, when they're producing enough as they research stuff, we're going to be making money hand over fist because we're basically going to be supplying industrial goods to some of these countries that are then selling it to England and the US, who are then giving it to us for free. So basically, for every 1 ton of industrial goods down the road that we sell internationally, we'll probably end up back in France and England, which will then come back to us for free. Which is the hope, because as of this moment, we have three major powers basically stuck with giving us all their industrial goods. So industrially, they're all, I don't know, they're not screwed in any fact, right? You also see that obviously our dealings with them are going down a little bit. Canada never liked us. But I mean, the US is now 1.3 billion tons in debt. Canada is 12,000 tons in debt. England is 69,000 tons in debt. And France is 4,700 tons in debt. So, I mean, research for them is going to be good because then they can output their research their industrial goods faster and buy because there's always going to be a little bit when they buy. A couple tons of that are going to go into their infrastructure and their construction. So, good things for us. We're also going to obviously produce a lot more consumer goods to sell to them because they can't produce now military goods or consumer goods, which means they can't build unless they buy. And even then, I think it's 99% comes to us. Their military goods cannot be produced unless they buy them straight away, and their consumer goods need to be bought. So we're probably going to be seeing them try to sell us more goods, finished goods over time, which is definitely good for us. Because this is now just hilarious. Over time, we won't have to worry about... Oh, there we go. The U.S. is still missing their transfer period. Yeah, pretty much. This is how you wage war on an economic level. See how much a country produces, see how much they're actually using, and then just ask for just a little bit more than they can do in the 90-day period. And you can actually ruin a lot of countries' economies like this. And basically, we've ruined Britain, France, and the United States. Because then what we're going to do is we're then going to go in and say, okay, I'll give you industrial goods, but I want times 90, of petroleum. I want this of petroleum. I want that. I want this. And over time, you're basically just going to squeeze them and squeeze them and squeeze them to the point where all these nations, all these countries are going to be giving you everything because there's nothing they can do. Like, I could probably turn... what's something we're actually short on right now? We're short on rubber. So if I look at who is the largest exporter, East Indies, how much do they produce in rubber? Yes, they don't even produce that much. So they produce 500 tons. So if I looked at them and said, hey, times 90, yeah, they're not willing to even trade with right now. Brazil, on the other hand, ask them for half their rubber stocks times 90 and offer them the money. So now we're going to ask them for basically 90,000 tons in rubber if we were to do this. If we hover over it, they don't produce anywhere near that. So, boom. Sarawak, we're going to do the same thing with them. I want half their... Yeah, like you can see, they don't even produce enough, like, to even count. So, no big deal there. Brunei does 52 tons. Can I... Yeah, you don't even have enough. Bolivia. Oh, Bolivia's at 100. Let's see if we can... Oh, yeah, we can. Perfect. We're going to do 63 times 90. 6 million. No big deal, right? Think of these as long-term investments. Siam, are you able to do it as well? You are. Times 90. Oh, you're willing to actually give me money too. Perfect. And then Cambodia. You have any... Yeah, they don't have anything in their stocks yet. So one way I could do this is by trading them rubber first, by giving them rubber, and then turn around and ask them for more rubber than they produce. And basically they're going to be ruined for the rest of their lives too. Basically, we're waging an economic war at this point. So we're not even fighting a war. We're actually fighting an economic war. No, but Argentina does continue. And there we go. They're still... And this also gives us proper purpose for declaring war, actually, as well. Who's actually producing a lot of consumer goods? Belarus. Okay. Consumer goods. Times 90. I'm willing to do that. Australia. Consumer goods. Times 90. Nope, you're not willing to do that. How about there? Nope. There? Nope. Economic wars. Gotta love them. If I do 51 tons, because what is your overall production? 292. So if I ask for a little bit more, like 264 times 90. Nope, you're not willing to do that yet. Okay. So Belarus might fall to us here. 90. I don't think the market's good enough for consumer goods right now, so that's no big deal. See if you're willing to do this. Yeah, you don't. Never mind. Ooh, Japan might be able to. No, you won't even do it. Let's try with power. Nope, you won't do that yet. It's one of the humorous things about a lot of this stuff. The U.S. How much would you produce a day? You produce way too much. This a times 90 deal with these guys would not be good. No, you produce way too much. I want a country that just produces as much as we need. Like we need 74 a day. So you would have over 100 a day left over. No. Here we go. So Argentina, for example. Petroleum times 90. I want 137 barrels. So it's only going to cost us 2.6 million. We're asking for 137 times 90. So that's 9 billion barrels of oil. Now, yeah, we don't need it, but this will hopefully cause Argentina to be giving us all their oil. And all it's going to cost us is a lump sum of 276, which we can afford right now. Because their production, let me just double check, is 87. So they should have no problem with that. And let's try with Colombia as well. What? Half your oil. How's your timber? I want to do the same thing with your timber too. So it's good to see where countries produce and where they sit, so you can just take advantage of them just drastically. And then you can also turn around and support the governments as well, because if the governments also fall, then you kind of get screwed. Which reminds me, all of you guys, construction, please. There. So we're still. Oh wow, how much industrial goods are owned by it? Are owed to us now? Oh, the Americans have actually paid a lot of it back. Boo. Or the number's just so high now that if their numbers are just so high that I can't even see this anymore. Basic missile concepts. Fission experiments, atomic bomb. Hey, +3. Perfect. But yeah, so we're basically going to ruin some countries' economies. I don't mind, to be honest with you. I find that playing the game this way is a little bit more fun than actually waging wars. Because then you force... you basically then at that point force the countries around you to, you know, kind of play a little differently. And at this point, we're probably going to be significantly well off when it comes to a lot of this stuff. And yep, the U.S. is owing us trade goods, more unit designs, but that is going to be that for this live stream. Actually, let's just get rid of that indicator. How much longer until this is done? Ah, okay, it's like a day or two. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of this this live stream. I want to thank everyone for watching. and liking if you like the video and all that stuff. The plan is to do another live stream tomorrow. I don't know whether it's going to be Supreme Ruler Ultimate. Tomorrow's Friday, so I might do the Division and Destiny possibly. Not 100% sure, but we'll try to figure out what we're doing and how we're doing it. Okay, just more unit research. Oh, another research facility done. Look at that. We are laughing. Basically, we've only got 4 things left. It says 6 out of 7. Oh, yeah, because my math is bad. Construction, right there. But anyways, yeah, so tomorrow, another live stream. Maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow as well. Whether we continue to wage economic warfare on the world, or maybe some real warfare in Destiny, or the Division. Not 100% sure, but stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I'm gonna pause this and save it. While I look to see why I can close you. There we go. Let's save. And let's just ruin everyone's eardrums. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Tomorrow, yet again, we'll do another live stream, either economic warfare or real warfare. We'll have to try and figure that out. Anyways, thanks for watching. See ya next time. Bye-bye.